guys, um, it has been a while since I last posted a video on YouTube, and I want to make it up to you by showing you everything that I've made for the past 3 months, which was May up till June. Today is the 2nd of August. It's a Tuesday, and it's 10 o'clock a.m. here where I live. And it's pretty hot nowadays, so I am wearing a sleeveless tank. First of all, I have to say that I made like a bunch of test knits. I've been in somewhat of a test knit craze past few months, and so you might see most of the stuff that I made, most of the garments that I made are actually from a test knit. So let's get started. The first thing that I made, I think I finished this either early May or by the end of April, but I made this patchwork cardigan. I followed the exact pattern from J.W. Anderson. He posted the exact pattern that he used for this particular cardigan that Harry Styles worn, and he posted it on his website. So I found that and I made this. It's an exact pattern, but I used slightly smaller needles and slightly smaller yarn, lighter weight yarn, because I think the original one would just be huge on me. Let me just try and put this on for you guys so you can see what it's like. I mean, I really like this cardigan, but since it's gotten so hot here, I haven't got much use of it, but I did wear it like a few times when it was still raining. It has like different kind of stitches for these. I think none of these are plain stockinette. And this red one here, it looks like stockinette stitch, but it's actually not. I might make a separate video for this, but I'm not sure yet, so we'll see. I did like record the process that what I did from start to finish for this cardigan, for this particular cardigan, because I wanted to. The original plan was to do a video on this, but I just haven't got like the urge to like finish that. But it's in my list, so hopefully, well, yeah. So that's that. This was either end of April or early May, I forgot, but yeah. Let's say it's early May, so I can include this in this video. The second one is actually a test knit. It's the first ever test knit that I ever did. It's by Brendan. He is the designer. You might have heard of him. His account is Knitwits and Yarn. Sorry, I got distracted by my dog. I had to leash him because he practically jumps onto me every time he laid eyes on me, so I had to leash him. And he's looking at me like all sad. So, back to the test knit. I test knitted this for Brendan. He's Knitwits and Yarn on Instagram. He's really big on Instagram. He has like 150k followers or so. So this was my first ever test knit. It's the Checkmate cardigan. This is how the jumper looks. I think it's Checkmate sweater. Yeah. has 4 colors. Yeah, 4 colors. It uses pretty much the same amount of yarn for each color. I forgot how much yarn it uses, but this is the size extra small. I could probably make like another piece. I'm using another color, but I'm just not sure yet. Yeah. Okay, that was the second one that I finished on May. This was my first ever testnet. So after I testnet this for Brendan, I got like hooked on testnets, so I applied to a bunch more testnets, and I don't know, fortunately or unfortunately, I got like a bunch of them, so I haven't got the well, it's just an excuse, but I haven't got the time to like do my own thing. So now I promised myself that I won't apply to another testnet until I finish the one piece that I wanted to make, which is a sock, which you guys will see later. So after I made this Checkmate sweater, I actually made this t-shirt. It's just a plain t-shirt with I-cord binding. I think the I-cord binding is really great. It makes it really neat. Yeah. I haven't really worn this because when I finished this, my dad told me like it looked like a sack for rice or something. So yeah. Oh, and all the designers for all these patterns, for the ones that has pattern, I will link on the description below. This one is a basic t-shirt. I found the pattern on Pinterest, and I forgot what her name is, but I'll find it and I'll link it down below if you want to make something that I have made. So the next one is not actually a testnet either, but it's something that I have wanted to make for a long time. It's this knitted bra. I will not be wearing this because, well, it's a bra. I don't want everyone to see. But people say that it might not be comfortable enough to wear, but I've worn this like a lot of times, like every other day or so. It's really comfortable. I put elastic in, and if you can see, it looks like it's been worn like a few times. It started peeling. I don't know if the camera catches it, but yeah. Just gonna wait for it to focus. Right, okay. So this was my first ever knitted bra, and I really want to make another pair, a lot more pairs in a whole different colors. I didn't use a pattern for this. I just try them on as I go, and it fitted me pretty well. It does have like a few downside to it because this backside is curling all the time. Probably for next time I won't add this stockinette for the backside. I'll just do the ribbing and that's it. maybe. So this is the fourth item that I finished on May. Okay, so here comes the test knits. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more test knits that I have. And this is the first one. I will not be wearing this. I will show you the picture of me wearing it. However, this is the Seltzer top. It's by Sharon. I forgot her Instagram handle. I think River Road Knits. This is by Sharon. It fits me like a glove. It's beautiful. It's the slip stitches. This pattern is just this texture, and the fit is just amazing. And it's quick to make as well. I did this, I believe, in under 3 days. I think 2 days, 2.5 days. But I already got my yarn, so I finished it. Like, I cast it on right away, right after she shared me the pattern. And yeah, I have been wanting to make another one of these in a different color because this just fits me so well. As you can see in the pictures. Plus, it's summer, so this would be so cool, like, to wear, right? It's a more breathable piece. I really love this piece. Oh, and it is available for purchase. I will link her store down below as well. It has been released, I think, on June. Yeah. I think late June or early July. But yeah, you can get this pattern if you want to make this Seltzer top for yourself. The next one, my pile is getting higher. The next one is also a test knit. This is Slaya Vest. When you're watching this, you might think that I like purple, but it's just a coincidence. I am wearing a purple top and a purple bottom, and this is purple, and I have another purple thing right there on my table, but it's just a coincidence. And this is a Selaya Fest. It's by Samantha. Her Instagram handle is the strict chick. I don't know if I pronounced that right. She is a fairly new designer, I think. But she has a few designs that are already out there on the market. So if you want to check her out, I will link her store down below. So this was my third ever test knit that I finished. It has all these lace. It looks like it has cables, but it didn't. I didn't even use like a cable needle. You don't have to use cable needle for this. And I love how seamless it looks. It has buttons on the side. I use purple buttons not because I like purple, but the yarn is purple, so it's really pretty. It's so feminine. Buttons, I think. Great. Looks great on top of like a dress, and I've been wearing these with jeans, but I think it will look great like on top of a dress. Plus, it's a vest, right? So you won't get too hot wearing these. I did make this with wool, mohair. It's mohair alpaca, and it is kind of scratchy if I don't wear anything underneath. Sorry. It does get scratchy when I don't wear anything underneath, but it's about the yarn, not about the design or anything. And this pattern is also live. I will link her store down below for you to check out all her patterns. She has like I think 4 or 5 more patterns on her store. But this is her newest pattern. It was released last month. I think around 25th of July. So it is available to purchase. The next one that I made is also a test knit. Get my stat, it's getting higher. I only have 3 finished objects left, so this video won't get too long. This is also a test knit. This is my last wearable piece. No, actually all of them is wearable. This is the Rosemary sweater. It's by Marzina. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but it's Marzina Kolacek. I will link her down below, so please don't roast me if you know her. She is a designer, and she has a lot of patterns available for purchase. Her style is so feminine and like so girly and so mature. And this is one of the most complicated piece of garment that I've ever made because it has all these beautiful stitches. It's not too complicated, but I'm just not used to it. If you are, I think you can like do it faster than I did. I think I finished this in over a month because the stitches just kept slipping off of my needles because I was working with metal needles instead of wood. I think bamboo or wood would help if you're doing like yarn over or pull a loop kind of stitches. So one thing that I loved, one of the things that I loved about this sweater is how this collar is like made. Look at this, it's just so seamless. It's double-sided, so it's like it has more structure than the rest of the sweater. Look at this, it's just so beautiful. Look how wonderfully finished. Even on the inside, it's just so beautiful. By the time I am doing this video, this pattern is not online yet. She has not, I think, hasn't like put out an exact time when she wanted to like publish this pattern. I think somewhat around August, like this month, but probably like mid August, I think. But I'm not really sure, so but I will link her store down below. She has like the most beautiful patterns, so you have to definitely check her out if you like these kind of feminine, like mature, girly pattern. is like one of my most precious thing, because it took me, I had to like focus to do it, because if I miscalculated like by a little, I can tell. I ripped out like a chunk of, I think, of this pattern right here, because I miscalculated and ended up with an extra stitch, so I had to rip like this much. And I did it because I can tell. I'm somewhat of a perfectionist, and if I know that there's a mistake in my work, I just kept going through that to that particular mistake. So I just can't, like, I can't not, I can't unsee it. Okay, so the next one is also a test knit. It's nothing that I can wear, but it is a wearable. So this, I was making this for a friend. She is pregnant with a baby boy, and I wanted to make something for her baby, and look how adorable this is. It's like really small. And anyway, so I can feel like my hand on it, in it, like it's really small. It's a baby size, and I don't know. Let's see if my bottle could fit. Yep, it fits. So this one, I think, took me like a day to do. The ears have stuffing in them. This is a pattern by 108 Stitches. I think her name's Cindy. She makes tons of these beanies. It has a newborn, baby, toddler, and adult pattern, and I volunteered to do the newborn size because look how small it is. Well, my sister told me that it looks like a Pikachu hat. Now that I look at it like this, it does look like Pikachu hat. It was supposed to be a fox hat, but I don't have like a, what color is a fox? Like a brownish orange color. Don't have that color. I only have this blue at home, so I thought, well, maybe water fox. Yeah. The backside of the ear is like, it's done in color work, and it is just so cute. So cute. Finished this in a day. Yeah, a day, I think. Ah! Plus, it's so small. Like, you could basically do this in a day if you weren't doing anything else. Yeah. So this is my, I don't know how, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th ever test knit. On to the 6th. So 5 test knits. Wait, no, I finished 6 test knits in 3 months. This one is a scarf, a shawl. Look at this. This is my first shawl. I just blocked this a few days ago, and it just dried earlier today, so I waited for this to dry before I film this video. This is how it looks. It has cables on the side and just checkered pattern for the main part. I don't know how to wear a scarf. I was going to give this to my mom. Yep. I don't know how to model this as well. A lot of the other testers were using it like this. I want it to be bigger, but this is like the size that the designer is recommending. It's like 54 inches, which is 136 centimeters lengthwise and 34 inches in width, I think. So yeah, this is the end product. This is my final finished product for now. Basically, a bunch of them are test knits. Six of them are test knits. I don't know if you can count this as well. Yeah, I'm gonna count it, but it's really small. It barely took my time, but it's really cute. The next one that I have is actually another test knit. It's another baby thing. I'm not having a baby. Some of my friends are. So instead of buying them something, I'm making them something. I also bought this ebook because I watched Well Love Knits Bethany. I watched Bethany's podcast. It just launched yesterday, I think. And I saw that she made a giraffe, a stuffing animal. I bought the ebook right after she showed on YouTube that she made this wonderful giraffe stuffing animal. But I wanted to make the rabbit one, the hair one, so I bought the first volume, which was, I think the title was Knitted Animal Friends. And the second one, which was published, I think, 2 months ago, is titled Knitted Animal Wild Friends, which was what Bethany had with her. So the giraffe is there, and the rabbit is on the first volume. So I got the first volume. So back to this. This is my first whip. I have 2 whips. This is my final test knit, I hope, for now. I'm not going to apply to another test knit until I finish my other whip. So this is baby pants. This is for the 6-month baby. This pattern is from, I don't remember her name, but I will link her Instagram handle down below. I saw this on Instagram, and I asked her if she's had all her testers need filled, and she said she hasn't, and she needed someone to test for the 6-month size, so I volunteered. This is really small, but I think while working on it, I thought to myself that it looks kind of big for a baby, but I don't know, maybe with the diaper and all the bulk. Okay, so this. I think I can finish this by tomorrow because I did this part in a day. Yep. So this is my last test knit for now until I finish my other whip because I wanted to give that to someone. And Yeah, so this is my 7th ever test knit. I'm actually really proud of myself. I finished a lot of things in the last 3 months, like 6 test knits and 3 other projects that is not test knit. Oh, and this is the yarn that I used to make my knitted bra as well. I actually purchased like a t-shirt amount for of this yarn in this color, and the bra only took like 1.5 skein, so I have quite a few left. This took me like half skein and a bit from this skein. I used the half that is left from the bra. There's a car passing. I used half skein that is left from the bra for this part, and it worked up to here. So it gave me quite a lot. Like one skein really went a long way for this, because for one skein I think I will get like this much. I think this will only need like 2 skeins or so. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so this is my first whip. My second whip, I just casted this on. This is the one that I want to finish before I start like applying for another test knit or doing other things. Like, it's actually a sock. I don't know why, but it looks like a bit small. I'm casting on the medium size, but it does look kind of small, doesn't it? Casted on like 64 stitches. Hoping to give this to my dad. Yeah, because I don't know, I've never knitted him anything, even though I have been knitting for like a while now. So I just wanted to give him something, like make him something. I casted this on this morning actually, because I just wanted to like have something to show you guys, not just this skein. I got this from Ice Yarn. Because my local brands of yarn, the local brands here don't really have like sock yarn. They're mostly just cotton or milk cotton or wool acrylic. They don't have like yarn especially for socks. I know that they're different. I don't know what makes them different, but I know that they're different. I think it's a superwash wool. I think it's supposed to be superwashed. Oh no, my battery's dying, so I'm going to make this quick. Yeah, so this is the one whip that I want to finish, and I don't know what next. What's the next thing I want to do is probably make some stuffing animal for my friend's baby and my other friend's baby, and she is coming next November, so I still have like 3 months to finish it. Okay, so that's all for today's video. I'll see you guys next time.